Good morning, everybody. How's everybody this morning? Hope your week has gotten off to a good start. Albeit that's a very Anglo-centric thing, seeing as for me it's 5 a.m. Okay, 7 minutes past 5 on Monday morning. What am I doing? After yesterday, to be honest, I could do with something fairly low impact on my thumb. I was holding down the run button so much. This is actually painful. I should probably change that. I really ought to do the toggle instead. Come here, Rufus. Have a scrotch. Yes, woof. So, let's see, have I got anything building here that I want to... No. That might mean I can build that particular Warframe. Where is it? No, wrong one. Yes, I can. I'm not going to rush this one. I'm kind of, oh, that one's kind of pretty. I wouldn't mind getting that one. When did I build Mesa Prime Neuroptics? I don't know. I wouldn't mind building that one either. Oh, grief. Having a bunch of Warframes to hand would be useful when I decide I'm going to grind for level 13. Why have I got that? Never mind, I'll come back to that in a minute. What I want to do, though, is see how much I can buff this thing up. I would like to get galvanized steel kicked up. I'd like to get pressure point kicked up. I would like to get shocking touch kicked up. So I think, so that is 1, 2, 3 Forma I am going to need. I think I've got 2, so let's go and build another Forma. I think I've got... Yes. Build another one of those. I swear I'm building Forma most of the time. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. Let's get this buffed.
All set. Service your weapons.
So actually I want one of those with the fiddly Magiri. I need to update something to Magiri, seeing as that's what I seem to be using. Yeah. So that one, isn't it? That's actually moderately acceptable, so I can now just, yeah, because the other two. Yeah, I'm going to have to kick that up somewhat. Let's see what happens. Let's go and go back. And now, of course, I've got to go back and start the process all over again. But fortunately, that's relatively straightforward. And yes, I know. Oops. Thank you. Nearly gave myself a heart attack. I did not want to run the steel path for this one. So I've lost, yes, I've lost cold and electricity and magnetism, but we'll get that back on fairly shortly, I hope.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
And hopefully we can get a few people to join us. Because the good thing about melee weapons is they tend to rank up fairly quickly. As you can see. Probably at some point ought to buff up this Warframe, seeing as it's the one that I use most often. The good news is getting Forma blueprints is fairly straightforward. And before anybody points out, yes, I know you could do the same kind of thing with any of your favorite weapons. So if anybody says, well, why aren't you using a Crassus Prime when the Crassus Prime comes along? Trust me, I will. We've talked about why I kind of prefer the Gunsen to the Crassus. And it simply comes down to speed of attack. And yes, I know you can sort of buff up the Crassus and the Crassus Prime. But if you can buff those up, you can also buff up the Gunsen. So it's sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But I will get, I've got the parts, thanks to Bricage, who may or may not be watching. Hello, Bricage. I do have the parts for a Crassus Prime, and I will build it, and I will take a thorough look at it. One of the things I really, really love about the Gunsen is simply speed of attack. It's about 50% faster than a Crassus. So even though you're doing less individual damage, you're also attacking more. Whoops, I know, I should press 2. I once crunched the numbers, and I think I concluded that speed buffed as much as I can, there's very little difference in terms of damage. There is some benefit actually to going with the Crassus over a regular Gunsen. But I like the look and feel, so that's... This is not a sustainable situation.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Gonna hope to come back and find a few more
Very
people.
Impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Don't know how long I could sustain that with without losing. Well, all I would lose is this lot. See if we've got any players around. I am... yeah. I am public, aren't I? I think I'm public. Maybe somebody will join. Nope.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements
And yes,
arrive.
this is the nature of grinding. This is, I think, one of my favorite arenas, in that it gives you a bit of everything. You know, you want to be a bit of a sniper, you can do that. If you want to do close combat, you can do that. There are, of course, those defense missions where you can literally run in a circle for half an hour. And that has its own entertainment value because the screen gets absolutely frantic. And you can actually kind of continue those solo for a bit longer. This is a little harder because of the temptation to go dashing off. Certainly start learning the attack patterns of everything. I swear sometimes I just take shots in the right direction and hope. But you definitely don't want to do what I just did, which is get stuck.
You forced our hand today.
What the heck? Oh great, am I gonna get a visit from... Stalker? Very quiet all of a sudden. There you. I don't know whether it's exactly a test of skill, being able to do some of these defense missions solo, but it certainly keeps you on your toes. And you also have to say, well, do I want to take the chance of picking up this, for example? The simple answer is yeah, I might as well. Seeing as, oh, he seems to be stuck up there.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Yeah, we'll get this ranked up moderately quickly, I think. Then we'll kick it up a bit further and see how well it does. It is kind of weird that there's nobody else joining. Maybe it's because it's Monday morning.
position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Welcome to the wonderful world of grinding in Warframe. So, first one should appear over there. That's a prediction on my part. I would have looked an idiot if they hadn't. Yeah, you are really, really dependent on them coming to you when you're doing this solo. Which they do. And you really don't want to be... The one thing you don't want to do is stand up there, particularly solo. Because if you do that, you will actually get overwhelmed because things will sneak in. And the next thing you know, your health is dropping like a stone. I've seen it happen too many times. Not just to me, to others. There was one guy yesterday, I think they spent half their time up there. And you could see when their defenses were overwhelmed. And that was with other people. The whole sniper overwatch thing, yep, it's absolutely fine, but too much of an ouch, to be honest. Not too bad. Oh no, that's too far. Well, it's probably not too far, but tactically, I need to be here. That. I'm actually in some ways compromising my strengths by doing this, which is speed, because you're operating in a fairly limited area, but I've got... Someone has joined me. Hey.
Extraction is ready.
Morning, Pseudo. How are you doing?
More of the enemy.
How was your weekend?
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I'm going to show off. Look what I've got. Gunsen Prime, level 12. I'm currently buffing it up. I maxed it out yesterday, and now I'm working on applying Forma to it. This is one of those weapons, like the Aminata, I will probably never sell or give away. Because, even though you can get the blueprint, all the relics that you need to get it have been vaulted. And as we know, I was given a bunch of relics and bits to... Oh, Banshee. Yeah, it's vaulted. You can get the blueprint, but you can't get the relics except by trading, which of course is how I got mine. I told the story yesterday, but you may not have heard it. So you know that I was given the relics, and I think a handle or two, and I got one of the blades by cracking open relics. And then I thought, okay, now I've got to go and find the other relics, which I didn't realize at the time weren't available, not in game. So yesterday morning, I reached out. I wasn't streaming at the time. I reached out in the trading chat, looking for the relics with the blade in it, and a very nice person said, you know, oh yes, you know, I've got a bunch of them. Do you want them? And I happened to point out that I was grinding for a Gunsen. And they said, oh, I've got the blade. Do you want it? And I said, yes, please. And I was prepared to give platinum for the blade. And the guy refused payment. He basically said, just give me rubbish. So that's how I got the blade. Basically gave it to me, and I'm not talking about a subscriber, I'm just talking about some random person in chat who basically gave it to me, which was very nice. I mean, I did make sure they got a halfway decent mod, but they probably didn't need it. I can't remember which one I gave them now, actually. Multi-shot, maybe? Lesson. If you need something, go into chat. There's a very good chance, possibly, that someone...
Reinforcements available.
Yeah.
Do you choose to leave?
I'm pushing our luck a bit with that.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
So yeah, no, this guy, this person just gave me the blade. I've got a spare handle if anybody wants it. But yeah, this has now officially been one of those things that I will probably never get rid of. Simply because, you know, it's got I have a warm place in my heart for it. Yeah, no, the Warframe community has been very nice. I mean, it took me 10 minutes to get the part. Yeah, great. I thought I was going to have to beg and plead for artifacts. And no, guy just gave me the blade. I mean, by the time I reach level 30, I'm sure it probably won't be a viable weapon, but as I say, the good thing is it ranks up fairly quickly, so yeah.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, this would be done already. Ah, we got another one. Good. If we can get one or two more, we can actually make this sustainable. Oh, that's a... Is that a Titania? I fed my Titania to the helmet. Because I've got a Titania Prime now. I went through, I think it was 5 and a bit Warframes yesterday to get from 11 to 12. And it becomes quite frustrating when you're playing Warframes, which are so much slower. It feels sluggish. When I'm not playing a Gauss or Titania Prime, Titania is actually fairly quick. Everything else feels sluggish and you feel very vulnerable. Oh, which reminds me, I need to feed something else to the helmet. No, I don't want to do that. I don't have the space and time.
On it like paint.
Yeah, the Warframe community reminds me somewhat of the Sky community. Again, this is something I've said before. The Sky community can... Well, the Sky, the game, encourages kindness. And there can be some very nice people in there who will help you in the game, or, in my case, help others. Because unlike this game, I actually know what I'm doing in Sky. The ins and outs and various intricacies. So if somebody needs help, I am equipped to help. Oh, hello. That looks interesting. Yep. Here we go again. You're going to send the Stalker against me? But yeah, no, the Sky community tends to be non-toxic, and
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive.
it is, yeah. I've not really encountered any toxicity in the Sky community. Same with here. Same with the the Long Dark. While it's not a multiplayer community, at least for what I've seen on streaming on YouTube. They've been very nice. Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, and if I get the chance, I definitely will, because I need to pay it forward. I've had so much kindness and generosity given to me, it would only be reasonable. Of course, technically, I am still rather a new player.
You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
I'm afraid this morning is just low impact, unchallenging, slaughter everything that moves type thing, and try and find interesting things to say. I've got a feeling the best tactic for this, when there's only two of you, is have one person stay right on top of the cryopod and let the other person wander. Sorry, Rufus. Oh! Was it? Sorry, I didn't realise. I've lost track of all your accounts. Rhino. I'm starting to be able to recognise some of the Warframes now. I've got time to go pick that up. Oh no, I don't.
Extraction is ready.
Alright, let's see whether I maxed it out.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Ah! Almost at level 30. Let's go see if I can buff up something. Seeing as I'm almost there.
All set. Service
Nope,
job
not quite.
myself.
Okay, it's not gonna let me. Gonna need to buff up again. Try and get that. Oh, whoops. Where was... And what was the other one? Shocking Touch. Right, so I've got 4 left. I got to max it out, see what I get, and then, if necessary, rebuff either pressure point or... I've got a horrible feeling I'm not going to be able to do what I want, but let's see. Why have I got... Oh, right.
Huh. Blue girls say she'd live in Flout.
Okay, alright. Something else to do. Why is it still giving me that notification? Oh no. Alright. Oh, one thing I forgot. I want to feed Ember to the helmet. I think... Yeah, let's feed Ember to the helmet. Ember was kind of interesting to play. Being able to set everything on fire was kind of fun.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money?
Oh, 2 hours. Still subsuming my last one.
Putrid. This thing is responsible for biological functions of the orbiter. A strange design. Why would I be built with such a flaw?
This one's peculiar because you have no shields, just massive health. Right, let's get up to level 30 and see what we can achieve with that.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Well, that was short and to the point. Yeah. Because there's only 2 of us, I can't indulge myself. One of my favourite moves is the straight run through here. But I can't do that with only 2 of us, because somebody's got to stay by the target you're defending. And apparently that's me. Right, that's level 30. The relatively straightforward.
Reinforcements available.
I would normally hang around, but now I want to see what now I've got to go back and
Objective is
rebuff this. Eesh. See what I can do. Right. I've got 6 spare. I doubt that's sufficient. No, it's not. I really want to max out these two. Have I got the space for this? Nope, I don't. So I need to buff something up. So yeah, I don't have enough capacity there. So, what are we going to... Yeah. Let's kick up this one a bit. Or do I want to kick up Northwind? No, let's kick up this. Because that's one of the things, yeah. I can always change it.
Operator, did you hear that? It said...
Alright.
Cosmic...
That's actually kind of interesting in that, yeah, by applying that, I've only got saved myself a bit of capacity. Alright, here we go again. Hello from the other PC. I'm sure I'm probably doing something ill-advised or wrong with that, but I can always do it. Yeah, and of course now I've got to start up and make my way back up to level 30 again. But it is interesting, having now applied to Forma, I've now still got almost everything. I'm only missing one mod. Like I say, the good news is applying these mods to weapons is relatively quick. Oh yeah, and if everybody hangs around, I should be able to get to level 30 fairly quickly. And yes, I know Berserker Fury is arguably a perfectly good thing to stick on. I tend to prefer Fury. Simple reason being, if you are going up against enemies which don't quickly die, you don't necessarily get the Berserk Fury bonus. It takes too long, whereas with just plain Fury on, I'm quick all the time. And yeah, there may be mistakes with that particular policy, but
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I can't remember if I've applied any Forma. That be Formae, plural? Probably would be. I haven't, can't remember if I applied any Formae to the Warframe. I probably ought to consider that. It takes too long to rank up. Hey, how you doing? The only problem I have with applying Forma like I am now, and probably by the end of the session I'll have applied 3 of them, all in a desperate attempt to try and create capacity so that I can buff up a few things, is that, yeah, next time you get a favourite weapon, you're going to end up doing the same thing all over again. I kind of wish they'd allow you to apply multiple Formae at once, but I suppose that would be a little excessive.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Tut tut. Are they at least subscribed? That's sort of my test, by the way. That little run down there, that's sort of my test of how well it's doing. If you do a run and you come back and everything's dead, then you're doing well. I picked up 2 subscribers. Oops, sorry. I noticed I picked up 2 subscribers yesterday. Thank you very much. I do wish you could subsume... yeah. Oh, wow. I do wish they would let you subsume flight mode from the Titania onto a Warframe, but they don't. After you can get, what is it, sight blind. Be interested to see what you get when you let the helmet eat your ember. Oh, right.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Yeah, not with only 2 people. That would be pushing my luck.
Very impressive, Tenno.
Thank you.
Held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Nearly got to 30. It's kind of funny. I can't remember what was kind of funny now. Let's see what we got. Don't think I won't get maximum capacity till I hit the end, will I? 64. No. Oh, I might be able to rank something up. Really not going to let me do it, is it? It's crazy. I'm freeing up capacity, but I can't actually rank anything up. Oh well. If I can rank up at least one thing, that would be nice. Alright, what we're going to do is this one more time, and then I'm going to take a quick break. Yeah, I can understand.
Our position has been compromised.
Alright,
Defend the cargo.
here we go again. Let's see if we can get up to level 30 this time, and then see if I've achieved anything. I'd like to buff up at least one thing. Pressure point. Ah, right. I have never played Elder Scrolls. It's the kind of game I would probably like. But to be honest with you, I've got enough games I'm playing right now. I don't need anything else. In fact, I've got too many games, to be honest. Oh! Dedalian. Saw them last night. Oh, they're different Warframe today. Yeah, this is what they... No criticism, mate, if you're watching, but, yeah, this is what they did last night. And kept dying. And I think it's because they like standing up there, which is fine, but it does not, it's not conducive to long-term survival. Oh no, they came down. Good. Get into the melee.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions be paved with hell.
I like that one. I'm gonna have to remember that. Oh, I like the sword. I do like the sword. Looks cool at any rate. Yeah, you see, I do remember things. I am hitting 2 occasionally. I'm tempted to make a really, really pompous remark. It's nice to see people embrace the purity of melee combat. Yeah, see what I mean by a pompous remark? You don't get much more pompous than that, I can tell you. Oh! Oh, and they've got a Kubrow. I didn't realise.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Come on, Daedalian, join me. Yes!
Continue to defend. You will be
We're only
rewarded
level
for your
3.
bravery.
2 of us should easily be able to manage 6 levels. And I am breaking my own basic rule here by standing up here. I won't do it for long. Yeah, you can start to see. This is the problem with standing up here. I have heard of Warframe. Supposedly the sequel. Yeah. That position does become untenable. So it's not something you want to stay for long. I'll have to see if it's on Steam. See what it's like. I don't need another game. I really don't. I keep wanting to go back to Armored Core, but I am somewhat invested in Warframe at the moment. And every time I want to go back to Armored Core, I think of reasons, but oh no, wait a minute, I want to do this in Warframe. And I want to play a bit more of Hellish Court as well. I might actually do that this evening. Yeah. Oh, you're doing better this evening, today, Dedalian. Definitely doing better today.
Reinforcements available.
Alright.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is...
Alright, let's see what I can do with that. Okay, let's go see if I've freed up enough capacity. Somehow I doubt it. Let's see. Come on, just give me one more point on pressure point. Yeah. Give me another one on galvanized steel. This is irritating. Freed up quite a bit of capacity there. And it's not really helping me. Well. Alright, let's apply something to Northwind. Let's see if I can't save myself something there. Why not? That one is that funny little thing there.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board. In Ordis's experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
Yeah, let's apply that, see if it makes any difference. Right. I am going to take a quick break. And I'll have to sign up for it. Just to see. The thing the next big game I'm waiting for on early access is Black Frost, of course. Although, having said that, Prologue go way back, I think is in early access from this month sometime. That could be quite fascinating for survival fans. I did do take a look at the demo. It's got a lot of potential. It could be very interesting. So anyway, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll see whether what I just did made any difference, because I think that's the last of my Forma. Right, here we go again. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Operator, you have remembered well.
Gives you some idea how much capacity I've freed up. But I don't think shocking touch won't fit. That's fine. Let's see what happens. This isn't going to work, I know. Alright, let's go see. Is Morphogenics you, Bricage? I'm not going to do Neo Fisher. Oh, wait a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me go see if there's anything I particularly need for the Neo. Don't think there is, but let's have a look, see. What have I got in terms of Neo? What have I got that I might want? Not really. No. No. Oh! Huh. That might be worth doing. Do I have an accelerator? I don't have one of those barrels. And that would be useful. Because I wouldn't mind building that. The Gunsen Prime barrel. Because that's the sort of weapon that goes with the Gunsen Prime. So that might be worth doing. As you can see, Bricage, I've got loads of hang on, it'll occur to me. I've got loads of relics that will let me get the Gunsen Prime barrel, and I think I do need that. Well, I will. And actually, that's a good one to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do the. Yeah, let's do some fissures. And I can do two things at once. Let's see one that gives me Forma and that. Yes. Because I will, if necessary. There we go. Should get us a few bits. Yeah, because I could always use Forma blueprints.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
Yes, this gives us. Oh yeah, this should work out. This should work out very nicely. There's so many of us.
Use these to crack open a relic.
I have never done a fissure here.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant. You want to open that relic. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Okay, it has to be said, this is a good one for relics. How the heck did I do that particular set of jumps? I mean, that's not a double jump, that's a sort of jump in mid-air, double jump and change direction. Right, jump.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Huh. Almost everybody went with it.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Oh! Hello, I recognize that, I think.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
All of it. There is a lot to like. The combat's good. Yes, obviously. I mean, it's mostly a combat game. If you don't like combat, don't play Warframe, to be honest. But, yes, agree. There's a lot to like about the game beyond the combat. And I'm not really talking about the RPG elements. I'm talking about you've got a surprising diversity of environments. You know, if you play a railjack mission, you can you can literally go from railjack to archwing to invading a ship, all in the same mission, which is really kind of cool. You've got the fact that you've got places like Cetus on Earth, and suddenly you're in a completely different game. You can just go mining and just wander around. So it's not just the combat, it's also the diversity. I don't think I'd enjoy the game so much without the diversity or without the possibility of it. Hey Jerry. I also love the fact that the game's been continuously upgraded and improved, and it's still going strong after, what, 13 years? Which is remarkable for a game like this to be, as far as I can tell, just keeps getting better and better. Now, I'm sure there are people who can complain about it. There are people who complain about Sky, and Sky's been going for some significant amount of time. No. don't think I've got one of those. I got a Oh no, Wukong Prime. Definitely go for that. I don't know, I never saw it in beta. I did get the Gunsen Prime, yes, and there's a whole story behind that, which I've told before. In brief, I didn't realise it was a vaulted weapon, and then Rikaj gave me a bunch of stuff for it, and then a complete stranger gave me the barrel. I wasn't streaming or anything, they didn't know who I was. Not that I'm anybody in particular, but they just reached out on trading chat, and this guy not only gave me the barrel, he basically refused payment. And I was prepared to pay platinum for it. Nope, he said, don't give me platinum. He was quite emphatic.
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
But it was actually kind of irritating because when I realised I hadn't gotten all the barrels the blades I wanted, because I did get one blade from cracking open relics, I went to the wiki, or one of the wikis, and the wiki indicated that I think it was Lith G13, which could be acquired at a certain place, would give you the relics, which could give you the barrels. But the wiki did not mention that it was a vaulted relic. In fact, all the relics for Gunsen Prime are vaulted. A different wiki did actually have correct information. I wasted a lot of time trying to run a particular couple of missions over and over again, trying to get the relics I needed. Because the wiki indicated that was... Whoa, that's intense. Wow. This is a little more intense than usual. Yeah, this observation has been made multiple times. In a different environment, they would have charged me because, like I say, you know, in principle at least, the Gunsen Prime is going to become increasingly rare. And I certainly have no intention of ever selling it. You know, it's like the Aminata. I'll probably never sell the Aminata. Simply because it's got memories for me. So there's some stuff I'm probably going to end up keeping around just because of the memories. Like Kume. I'll probably unless somebody comes up with a Kume Prime, I'll probably just keep the Kume, because that was the first or second Warframe I ever got after a Rhino. I can't remember, did I get the Kume or the Rhino as my second Warframe? I think it might actually have been the Kume. 3 so far. This is my third one.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Oh, actually, I've got 10 of those, so let's see. Nope. Okay. Everybody is making the right decision. That's getting a little intense.
Objective is secure. Let's go home.
The Kume are just cool. Especially when you link them up with their signature weapons, you know, the Higasa and the Amanata. Not that you get any bonuses from that, but it is, yeah, and it will always have a soft spot in my heart for that, because nope, shocking touch. See, I've got 15. I've freed up 15 capacity, and it won't let me do anything with them, which is irritating. Yeah. I will try the Gauss with the Exceltra. I need 2 more levels, and I need a barrel, which is why we were doing that. But look at this. This is not going to let me upgrade this, is it? No. What is this? Fusion conflict. Installed mod would exceed capacity of Saurus? I don't understand that comment. I really do not. Installed mod would exceed capacity of hate. Oh! Oh. I've got him installed on other stuff, haven't I? Now I get it. Alright. I'm gonna have to... Got it. Now I understand. But I don't want to uninstall from that. I need to
Bonus has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Oh, wait a minute. No. I've been wondering what that meant. Yeah, but hang on. But if I uninstall from... Hang on a second. If I uninstall from here... Right? If I do remove all, it only removes from here, doesn't it? I didn't realize. I just realized. Yes. I'm using the same one, aren't I? That's okay. I will... No, that's okay. That's fine. What I will do is... I'm an idiot. I will... Saurus. I didn't even know I had a Saurus. Let's just uninstall here. Yeah. Idiots. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Will. It does? Oh! I didn't realize. So now I can probably upgrade, can't I? Oh! Thank you. Thank you. I'm an idiot. I am genuinely an idiot. Oh. I didn't realize. So apart from galvanized steel, which I can't afford, that, look at the difference that has made. I mean, oh, grief. Oh, sorry. I wondered what that was about. I thought when it said uninstall mod, it was referring to this. I've been wondering what on earth that meant. Now I know. And I've got, yes, and I've got capacity to spare. That is borderline awesome. Oh, I've got to, now you know I've got to go and give this a try. I have been holding, now I understand. I've been holding back my own configurations because I didn't realize what that message meant. How idiotic is that? Oh yeah, now we're gonna. Now we are going. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. But the silly thing is, most of the time I'm not using them. I didn't realize I had stuff installed on Hate. I haven't used Hate for some considerable time. All right, now I get to find out what this does. Three Forma. I didn't probably need to put 3 on there, but hey, I've got capacity. Oh. 350 hours into the game, and I finally figure out what that message means. How stupid is that? This is going to be interesting. Just added about 50% to my damage. 50% to the damage? Something like that. Just because I didn't realize. I am going to be telling that story about how daft I am for ages. I didn't realize. Hey Jerry, welcome to the slaughterhouse. I'm gonna have to try Kume's visions when I've done this. Just see if it makes any difference. 50% more damage. Well, so. $26,000 damage. Ah. Grief. Well, you did say yesterday that you didn't realize you could pause the launch waiting for players.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Oh, yes.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I can't believe I've been holding myself back for so long. It's ludicrous. At least I arguably have the capacity to do more when I get better mods. In honesty, I don't know if it makes much difference at this level. Like I say, I'll try Kume's visions in a minute. See if I make any. There, it might make a huge difference. Hang on, trying to remember. Did I do one yesterday? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Did I do an arbitration yesterday? Can't remember, to be honest with you. I was so busy yesterday grinding up.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now?
That I don't really remember.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure if it's making any difference. But yeah, a steel path should tell me a little bit more. Okay, we'll do Kume's visions. Could give me some idea just how if it's really making any significant difference. That jump. So if it's okay with everybody, I'll try. Yeah. Give Kume on the steel path a go and see how well I survive that.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here.
I can't believe that. Like I say, I'm going to be kicking myself over that one for ages. I really am. Yeah, this went up not significantly. This all went up significantly, but this, yes. I mean, that was at... Okay, it went up about, what, 1,500? I just need a bit more Forma, and I can upgrade that. Then that will be really interesting. And I've now got the capacity to do quite a bit more, which is nice. I have to experiment with that. Right, I am going to take a quick break because it's early morning, the coffee is going through my system. And then, like I say, I'll try Kome's visions and see how that works for me.
Orders has been
I am going to be kicking myself all day over that mistake. I really am. Oh yes, I'm sure. My mind has just expanded a little bit, just a little bit. Now that I realise what more I can do. Right, I'll be right back. See you in a couple of minutes. Bye for now, Prakash. Right, let's go and irritate some. Actually, I had a thought. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Probably ought to do more about the damage there. Alright. Let's try Saya's visions. Interesting. That ought to be easier than this. See how this works out.
Our celebration of Kolne! It angers the demons in the water!
Hurry inside, child. Doga! The Tenno will cut through the infested and deliver our offerings to Kome. Always. The vision begins the same. Kanum, here they come! You have our gratitude, Sura. Now hurry.
Let your precious dice decide. Even roll. You let the infested consume you. I
Free.
open those gates, and I
Yeah, this is making a difference, I think.
blaze.
You have done well, Sura. Infested are upon us. This fate dream binds so tightly, we cannot help until you drive them back.
Wow, that something went straight through my health like a knife through butter. I hadn't even noticed that. Wow, something decided to really wallop my head. My health. Yep.
We must invite Kome.
Not helping my health situation.
So she may change our fate. Deliver the offerings. The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors?
gonna have to figure out something about that. I'm not used to having to watch my health and shields that much.
You shouldn't have all these lovely warm bodies just being up like presents. I'm the luckiest girl in the system.
I haven't seen her in a while. That's because I haven't died in a while. Well, except yesterday. Okay, this is a little bit more doable now. Apart from the fact that I've got to watch my health more. Alright, this is going to be an interesting little test.
This is within reach.
Your Kome is made of nothing but rot and delusion. The Oni will obliterate her, pave Cetus with her gravel.
Yeah, this is definitely making a difference from the point of view of damage and getting the job done. I've just got to watch out for the fact that something is seriously hurting my health.
I could watch all day.
You fight well, Tenno. The dream
That is disconcerting. There's something there that whaps straight through your health. Whoa, what is... And I'm almost dead again. Sorry. What on earth is affecting my health so badly?
The heart of this festering fate dream.
Look at my health.
Fested only. It cannot live.
Why is my health not regenerating?
Beauty, and he looks hungry.
But with Kome's aid, we double our strength. Hurry now. Bring more offerings to the shrine. Fate can be changed.
There we go.
Finish it! Put an end to this dream.
How are they doing that?
It is done. Fortune favors Cetus once again.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that one. Because something went straight through my shields like it wasn't there. It was like fighting Alad 5. Sorry, Alad V. Wow. Yeah, that's... But... It does seem to me that that was a heck of a lot easier. It does strike me as being a heck of a lot easier than it was. What time is it? Okay, I was going to say I ought to try something else, but I actually have... Yeah. And I would need to stick that on instead of something else. So I'd have to replace Vitality with it, it looks like. Yeah, that's the recharge. Okay, something I'm going to have to look at. Yeah, I've obviously stuck adaptation on something or other. Alright. Yeah. Okay, now I'm starting to think Steel Path. Yeah, definitely starting to think about doing Steel Path now. That's a little bit more achievable, I think, now than it was previously, especially if I can do that. Let me just have one final... Oh, hang on a second. Two more things. First of all, yeah, I need the barrel for that, but that's okay, I can't build it yet. What have I got that I'm ready to build? I thought I already had one of those. Let's see. Don't have a Grendel Prime, but I got the Near Optics. Yes, don't need the Nyx. Don't. Now, hang on. Oh, I think I'm building Saren right now, aren't I? Yeah, nothing immediately jumps out and says, build me, build me, build me. What have I got in progress? Corvus, Forma, Vault. I can actually, should be able to build a vault. Where's my vault? Yeah. But when I decide to remove a chord redirection, okay, hang on.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Okay, I'll give that a bash. See how that helps me. But I won't do it right now. But thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's always disconcerting if something goes straight through your shield like a knife through butter. Right, there is one other thing, and I'm not sure if it's ready to do it, but we'll give it a bash. Let's see whether the helminth is hungry. I don't know whether it is.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Orders would enjoy purging this.
Okay, it's still subsuming
But sadly, this
spellbind.
vile mass serves you and your warframes.
Yeah.
The necessary evil.
Okay, so that's probably something I'll do off camera. I think I need an ash systems at some point, don't I? Man, I don't need it. I don't like my shields being that low. On the other hand, yes. Right. You're gonna let me hug you? No? What about if I go out and come back? Can I hug you then? No. Okay. Alright, I have to wait. And... oh, thank you.
With the impossible behind you, all that remains is what is necessary.
Yeah, I blew all my credits there on nitane extract.
And we're out.
Yes, that's what I heard. And as you can tell, I do not tend to stand still with the Gauss. Right. So I have got to go and, well, among other things, get a shave, get up, get ready for about 2 hours from now, because 2 hours from now I'll be running the Long Dark. As tempting as it is to continue with this, with what I have learned. So, yeah, hour and 45 minutes, I'll be back with the Long Dark, which is going to be a lot quieter. I'm doing rabbit hunting in the Long Dark. Of course, there, if I die, it's permanent, so there's a little bit more risk. Anyway, Warframe will be back at 7 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, 7 PM I should say. Long Dark in an hour and 45 minutes. If I don't see you next time, I'll see you the time after that. I hope you all have a very good day. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.